Hey, what a great year I think so far, you know, with these wild cards. I gotta say, I don't know if my ears are just different or whatever, but I feel like I'm having way more fun with these wild cards than I did last year. Anyways, what I'm thinking about, man, is backlash, development, counterculture, and is that going to happen to beatbox, and what is it going to look like? And the example I'll give you is, you know, it's a big example. People know it. When you think about the development of the guitar, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, right? Over, you know, 30 years. 40 years if you want to go back to like rockabilly and stuff in the 50s, right? But once people had the electric guitar, which was created to be loud enough to be heard over the instruments, that was the big thing about electric, is you could actually play guitar and have it be in the front instead of in the back, because, you know, guitar was quiet. And then you get people like Hendrix and Zeppelin really pushing the envelope with guitar sounds and loudness. Pink Floyd, right? Then people keep working on that. Then we get disco period in there, and then after that in the 80s we get new wave, and then you get like glam rock. The guitar playing gets much more technical and fast and fast and fast, and now there's all these huge bands, massive bands that are just guitar rock metal bands, you know, for the time period. That's what metal was. And then all of a sudden you get this complete counter. Yes, you had punk earlier, you know, in the late 70s and stuff. But, you know, Nirvana comes out and it's like, it's heavy, but it's not metal. It doesn't sound like a pop song, but it is a pop song. It's like number one and taking over. And then you get the whole grunge rock era coming out of that. And then you get a different type of metal, you know, later on. I think Korn's probably the first example of that. But you get this complete turn away from what had been developing this whole time, right? You have this clear 20 years of everything going in one direction, and then just comes back. It just all of a sudden it turns. And I'm curious if we're near that on beatbox, and if so, what's that gonna look like? What's it gonna be like when some beatboxer goes, I don't like what we've been doing the whole time. I don't like the way everything is structured. It seems like kind of two, I'm making this up, so maybe I'm forgetting some shit, but I'm making it up in my head. I feel like we almost have like just two camps of solo beatboxers. We have heavy melodicism, you know, polyphonic stuff going on, cool melodies, emphasis on the melodies, and then filler stuff. And then we have extremely technical beatboxers who are filling up the space by doing absurdly technical stuff and going really fast and pushing the limits of technicality. And I'm just like, is there a third? Is there a third way? And maybe someone's just gonna come in and go, hey, you know what? I'm sick of having to pick one of these two styles. I'm gonna come a completely different way. There was one guy I heard in a Loop Station battle who did that. I think he lost. But that's Loop Station. I remember making bird sounds. He always made like a nature sound at the end of his set. Anyways, just thinking. All right, Alexinho, right? Is that Portuguese? Dude, I don't know. The H is a Y. It's not Alexinho, it's Alexinho. I don't know, man. What the fuck do I know?
Hey, yo, everyone. It's Alexinho. And
Alexinho.
Wildcard for the 2021 UEFA Champions League.
GBB World League?
Oh, the Champions League. This man like football.
This is my wildcard for the 2021 GBB World League solo category.
I will say something I already like about that bass, and usually I don't, but this is not as grimy as the other basses. Shout out to my old school players out there, my OGs. Do y'all remember if you had a car and you didn't have subs in the back, you didn't have a car? Like, I don't care what you had, how cheap the car was, you had to go out and get the system. It had to be. Get your 210s, your 212s, your 215s, get the amp wired under the seat, maybe put it in the trunk, and then people will hear you 5 blocks away. That reminds me of that. It reminds me of the sound of, oh, that's my buddy coming up. Like, you'd hear him 3 blocks away. Some people still do it, but it's not the same. Oh.
Yo.
That's funny. It actually sounds like one of the tracks from like 96, 97. Shout out Bass Patrol.
Good to see you again. Do you remember the Detroit?
That's a good performance. I'm telling you, not only does it sound good, that's swag. Are we still allowed? Can we still say swag? Is that gone yet? Wait, this is the third section? I should have been counting. I think there's 3 different sections. That original first section where he's doing the low bass, the thing that I think about with that is I'm not a horn player, but I think I appreciate some stuff horn players do. That vibration between your lips, a lot of times when you first go to vibrate, not that I do with beatboxing, for me it's didgeridoo, but a lot of times when you first close your lips to vibrate, sometimes you mess up the initial transition to your lips. So the fact he was doing all this other stuff and went straight back to the vibrating and back off, then back to the vibrating and back off. I think that was, hey, tell your mama.
You're shaking hands with danger.
I like that a lot. Hold up. Is that polyphonic with some?
Yeah, I'm destroying my wildcard. I come back.
Man, it's savage, dude. That's savage. This is my favorite fast beatbox I've heard in a long time. Because one, he's not doing everything long. He'll put like these partial measures in, and then even when he's going fast, he throws in something. But he's not going. Even when he's going fast, it's not like this straight. What would that sound like? Can I count? Really, you want me to listen to 4 measures of that? I can't do it.
I am the brother, the father of the new school.
Hey. Hey. I love that. That might be my favorite of the fast stuff. I was thinking, though, based on our previous conversation in the beginning of the video, like what could it sound like? I don't know if this would be counter, but if I was a beatboxer, this is what I would be doing. It's not going to take that long. It seems like a lot of work, but it's not going to take... I bet you could knock it out in a week. I would look up the top 100 songs going back maybe 20 years, 30 years. Billboard Music has that. And then also go to like a subgenre like just rap, top 100 rap, and dig through those songs like those are crates for a DJ and just listen for beats that are dope that no one else is doing. That's what I would be looking for. No matter how dope the beat is, if someone else has got something close to it, throw it away. Because all you need is a couple. You string 3 or 4 of those together, you just have something that's like straight fire. A clear example of that for me, something old. I keep wiping my lip because it's hot as fuck. I'm sweating over here. Hey, Georgia, what's up? Damien Marley and Nas, Patience. That beat's got a lot of space, and it's a very atypical beat for like a song that's popular. If you want a closer version of that, I would say Jay-Z, Gigawatt. And I would just go like, let me steal beats that are way different. And then so if you're a beatboxer, right, once you steal the beat and you have it, you're working it, you're gonna naturally add and change things. So like that's what I would do. Don't listen, oh my God, let's bring this shit full circle. This should be on every fucking video. One of the biggest things that changed me as a solo guitar player, I don't mean like playing solos, like as playing by myself as a guitarist. My mentor, John Sutherland, rest in peace, who's like 78. He said, like, man, you listen to a lot of guitar players, right? You're like listening to people who are out there and you're listening to their sounds and trying to take what you can take. I said, absolutely. He said, stop. If what you want to steal is guitar, go listen to guitarists. But if what you're wanting to steal is the best of something, go listen to who has the best of something. So when it comes to melody work, horn players and vocalists, they got the best melody work. So go listen to horn players and melody players and steal how to phrase a melody from them and try to bring it back to the guitar, right? If we're dealing with percussion, don't listen to guitar players and bass players, listen to percussionists. So like each little thing, don't turn to the people in your industry, in your genre, because they're dealing with the same limits of the instrument you are. Go listen to people who don't have the limitations of your instrument because they're not using your instrument, and go, what can I steal from these people that hasn't been stolen yet? That's the way, man. Hey, I'm rambling. I got cat lasers on my boobies. I got cat lasers on my boobies. That's just a fact. You can see it. Wait, that's not the right beat for that. I don't think it's the right beat either. Bring the cat back soon. Pocket time. See ya.